this is actually where my school was situated prior to the war. The statue you saw there was actually of Zdravko Celar, that's the name of my school, who was a heroic sort of soldier in the partisan time. As you can see, there's not a lot left from my school, which is so sad. It's in comparison to what this school was, it was massive, it was beautiful, it was well kept. Prior to the war, this was one of the best schools in Dervinta. It's where all the sort of children whose families were better off went to. It was very close to my house. I remember having my picture taken by the actual statue with all my class. I still have the picture to this very day. Unfortunately, I've not made contact with any of my classmates to this very day, even though I've tried. I've been on the internet. It'd be lovely to see what they were doing, but the war has sort of divided us and split us up. There's nobody in this town that's here anymore. We're all scattered around the world. It's a shame that it's unsafe to sort of take you further beyond this point. Obviously, I'm not too sure whether there are mines. I do know that Zdravko Celar was actually used as a hiding place for our army, the Bosnian army, and the Croatian army as well. As obviously it had underground basements which were quite large, and for armies that's what they needed. It was also close to the Serbian army central sort of base, which is just sort of right behind those houses over there. So of course it would, for convenience in terms of fighting, I suppose it was the perfect location, and hence the reason it has been destroyed beyond belief, beyond recognition. To look at it now, I would, you know, if I hadn't come here before, I would have just driven past it. This is the first time that I've actually returned to this part of town since my last visit to Dervinta, and it's nice to actually see that the town itself is rebuilding itself. The surface has no longer got war holes in, as I call them. There are no more grenade holes and bomb holes anywhere. As you can see, there are new bricks, which is nice. It's nice to see that people are trying to get on with their lives and forget about what has actually happened with their troubles. They're sort of putting their troubles behind. As you can hear the azan, which is sort of the mosque calling its believers to prayer. Now these are actual old citizens of Dervinta. They've actually just informed they're celebrating 60 years of marriage. They're just going to tell us what was here prior to the war. This is Lata and Mohamed.
Bilo je grozno. Grozno je bilo granate padale, ovo je bilo sve porušeno, ovo je sad sve izgrađeno. Sad su ovo sve nasuli, fino izgradili i sad smo zadovoljni. Džamija je bila srušena, crkva je bila srušena, opština je bila srušena, to je sve bilo orek. To je jako.